The Next Big Thing Gig Review page by Jonathan Chappell. This week I had the displeasure of seeing the worst gig I have ever seen. In fact, I had to look twice at the flyer to make sure it was actually a gig and not some really cheap, hammy comedy show. But it was a gig. Darren Taylor, a scruffy, toneless guitarist with manipulative eyes, has the nerve to call himself a songwriter. But it would be unfair on the word song to call these songs, because these are not songs. They are merely 3 minutes of pathetic adolescent rantings from a young man who surely should have crossed the boundaries of puberty by now, followed by a series of other 3 minutes of pathetic adolescent rantings from a young man who surely should have crossed the boundaries of puberty by now. It is evenings such as these that I really hate my job. Everybody else was allowed to leave, but I had to sit through the whole tedious half an hour, and I genuinely contemplated suicide on the way home. Don't go and watch Darren Taylor play live. He is dreadful.
Don't worry about it, Darren. It's only one review. I think you're special.
Thanks, Mum.
You've done lots of gigs recently. There must be some nice reviews out there. Do you want me to go and get your little computer for you? See if there's one on the internet?
Thanks.
Music Zone, your only resource for music reviews in East Anglia. Review Darren Taylor at the Keeper's Arms, Friday evening. If pigs could sing, I imagine they'd sing like this. But the truth is, pigs can't sing, and neither can Darren Taylor. He laughs obnoxiously as he drops a note or 18, and often looked at his mother for reassurance. But nobody can save this gig. It's a shocking lesson for us all. Don't tell people they are good enough to play live when they are clearly not. He put the whole pub through hell on Friday night. His ironic rendition of Britney Spears' Baby One More Time was simply the worst noise my ears have ever heard. JC.
It's just a review, Darren. That's all it is.
It's okay.
I'll be back in a minute. Leave you to your songwriting, my little genius.
Music review. Darren Taylor was superb at his last gig. He is going to be very big.
You okay?
Fine.
Didn't receive a text or anything while I was out, did you? It's just that I've heard they send gig reviews by text these days. Technology and all that.
It was from you, wasn't it?
No.
No, it's actually from you. It's from your number. It's definitely from you.
Oh, I was only trying to cheer you up.
Stop it, Mum. I'm okay. It's just 2 reviews.
Well, 3 if you include the text.
No, just 2 reviews. 2 games, 2 defeats. I'm okay with that. I can turn this round. I'm a stronger man than that. Is that another paper I just heard come through the door?
Oh, I'll go and get it.
Chappell's Music Chat. Review Darren Taylor. Broken Dreams EP. With his first ever EP, local singer-songwriter Darren Taylor has attempted to fuse various influences such as Kasabian and Muse. The fact is, though, realistically, his music sounds like a fusion of various toiletry habits. His sardonic wail out of tune, out of key, and out of time. His lazy lyrics are merely a series of questions about why girls hate him. It's obvious. Darren, girls hate you because you are a talentless goon. Still, the CD itself works as quite a nice coaster. Ironic that I can put my lovely mug on a picture of his ugly mug.
I'm going out.
Do you want me me to come
No,
with you?
Mother. Judith!
Oh, hi, Darren.
Can I get you a drink?
Look, Darren, I don't think we should, anymore.
Should what?
Whatever we were doing, the whole having a drink, slightly more than friends, but not much more than friends thing. I'd like to go a few steps back to the not quite friends stage. Perhaps keep it as Facebook friends.
Why? I mean, we were sleeping together a while back. Have you changed your... You've read the reviews about my gigs then?
Everybody has, Darren. They're everywhere. Online, in newspapers, on beer mats, in fanzines. Why don't you just stop?
Stop? Because of a review?
More than one review, Darren. Lots of reviews, everywhere.
And you're giving up on us because of that?
It's becoming hard, that's all.
I thought there was more to you than that.
Please, just quit, Darren. It's becoming embarrassing.
Review Darren Taylor, busking in the town centre. Local shops were furious this weekend when a scruffy, talentless monkey started playing outside their stores, which has seen their sales for the hour drop by 14%. If you hear that Darren Taylor is playing anywhere near where you are ever likely to be, one would strongly advise that you consider buying a pair of earplugs. Review by Jonathan Chappell.
Henry!
Darren, what can I get you?
I'd like another gig, please.
Darren, I think you're great, but have you seen the reviews? I don't know how you've managed to annihilate all the local media, but...
But you think I'm great?
Yeah, I love all that classic singer-songwriter stuff, but I'm sorry.
How much for the function room?
Sorry?
Go on, how much? I'll pay you.
You've got to hire it.
Yeah, it's for a special gig.
Look, I like you, mate, but is that a bit desperate?
It's for a private gig.
Come with me to the office, I can sort you a deal.
Darren Taylor, live at the function room of the Keeper's Arms. Review by Jonathan Chappell. Well, it seems that the public have finally seen sense. It was only a matter of time before word spread that pathetic, sulky songwriter Darren Taylor was demoralising the local music scene with his agony-driven whinging. The normally packed function room at the Keeper's Arms in the centre of town is a 200-capacity seated venue. This evening's performance has just one spectator. Pity the poor journalist who...
Welcome to the show.
Are you going to play any songs then, at this gig?
You're Jonathan, I take it.
Jonathan, yes, Jonathan Chappell, voice of the East Anglia music scene. Well, someone's got to do it, I suppose.
Let's get things straight. I've read everything you've ever written about me, and I didn't like it. Now the doors are locked, and it's just you and me. You know what? I don't fancy playing a gig tonight. Fuck the gig! Absolutely fuck that fucking gig that you thought you were going to see tonight! I'm obviously shit at gigs anyway, according to you and your many columns!
I actually think you've got potential.
Really? Really?
Yes, you just...
I'm a fucking genius, I am. This isn't about the music.
Look, what is this?
Sit down! There's nowhere to go.
Look, if it's an apology you're after, I really am...
I don't want an apology. I want to enjoy myself. You've obviously enjoyed writing all those things about me, you sick bastard. So tonight, Mr. Reviewer, local paper reviewer, Mr. I Review for Everyone reviewer, tonight, I'm going to review you. You were born Jonathan Ian William Chappell on the 18th of April 1981. You were born in Hastings. You were a fat child and you got picked on it for a daily basis, even by your own father. You lacked self-confidence, often hiding in the library during PE and taking the long way home to avoid the jibes of those who absolutely hate your guts. You got a degree in journalism, but you couldn't cut it in the big smoke, so you ended up in East Anglia where you could be a big fish. No, the only fish in this pathetically rural pond. Look, I sat!
What are you going to do to me? Look, perhaps a good old-fashioned apology from me to you, and we can all go home.
I don't want an apology. I want answers, Jonathan.
To what? To the reviews. I mean, if it's constructive criticism you're after, I can certainly offer you that. But you can't expect me to respond to everything I've ever written. It's a code of conduct. They're just reviews.
They're not just reviews, though, are they? I mean, there's got to be hundreds of singer-songwriters gigging every week. Why do you only review me? I've never met you before, and you're ruining my career. You're ruining my chances with this lovely girl called Judith. You're making a mockery of me. Why me, Jonathan? I just need to know. We're going to be here all night, then? Oh, I don't mind. Even my boss has put me on gardening leave because he thinks I'm a talentless dickhead. Oh, just fucking tell me the truth, you pathetic little arsehole! You want to get nasty? I can get nasty!
Okay.
Go on then.
I didn't write all of these reviews.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm not JC. JC isn't Jonathan Chappell.
But who?
Judith Carter.
My girlfriend, kind of. Judith Carter.
No, my girlfriend, Judith Carter. Just a game we were playing.
Oh, a game called Destroying a Man?
She didn't know how to tell you. She thought that if she lowered your self-esteem far enough, you'd leave her anyway. Got out of hand.
She was cheating on me. With you.
Well, it's not like you were going out, was it?
Well, kind of. It was complicated. And all this time she was two-timing me with an ugly little git like you.
Thanks.
Oh no, don't look for sympathy. You can just... Look, the door's not really locked. Just go, yeah.
Okay, thanks. I really am sorry, Darren.
Darren!
Not now, Mother.
You've got a record deal!
So, the single's been out for 3 weeks and we are 4,678 in the UK download charts.
That's brilliant! I'm so proud of you, Darren. This could really be the start of something.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, I'm not even in the top 4,000 yet.
Oh, not just for you, for me. If you continue to rise up the charts, this could do so well for my profile. Mother knows best recordings. I may even sign some more artists.
Yeah, of course. Mum, people don't know that you signed me, do they? I mean, my friends and my lady friends, because, well, it might sound a little bit, well, crap if I haven't actually been signed by this hip and trendy indie label from London, but by my own mum.
Well, whatever they know, you're still 4,678 in the UK charts.
Download charts.
Oh, same thing.
Not really. But, thank you.
What for?
For believing in me.
I've always believed in you, Darren. And I'm not the only one. Have you seen the review of your latest gig in the paper? That reviewer loved your gig last week, didn't he?
Do you excuse me?
Going somewhere nice?
Just to the pub. I've got to cancel a gig for tonight.
Cancel it?
Yeah, it's a private function.